Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 35 of the Tim Tebow Dynasty. Before our playoff game, we're going to quick go over our awards for the season. Once again, I won the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and Best Quarterback in the AFC. We were able to get Zach Meeil, the Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC, and Golden Tate and Justin Blackmon both finished in the top 10 of best receivers in the AFC. This divisional round matchup against the Ravens is a rematch from our Week 12 game that happened to be deleted. So, we won that game 42-13, so hopefully we have a similar outcome against the Ravens today. To get to this divisional round game, the Ravens had to beat the Bills 2017 in the wild card matchup. So, their defense is their strong point, their offense is garbage, so today I'm not really focused on my stats. I'm just focused on winning and moving on to the AFC Championship game, a game we couldn't get to last season. Unfortunately, Maurice Jones-Drew and our backup running back, Justin Forsett, are still out with injuries for this game. So our only running back is Denard Robinson.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Reaches out and snatches it.
Our defense actually gave us really good field position, but our offense, even though we have completed 3 straight passes, isn't really moving the ball very much. We got 12 yards on those passes. And starting next season, after the playoffs, our touchdown celebration music has to change. Unfortunately, there's a copyright issue that I wasn't aware about until recently, so all my videos with that touchdown music have copyrights on them. The refs reviewed the play, and it looked good, so it is a touchdown.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard run.
If you came into this game expecting our offensive line to play like a Pro Bowl caliber offensive line, because we do have a couple Pro Bowlers on our offensive line, and apparently some of them are considered some of the best offensive linemen in the AFC. Well, I don't know where you got the expectations from, because they've been playing like trash all season. A little bit better than last year, but still trash. And the defense decides to play zone, leaving Justin Blackmon open deep down the middle. And this is going to lead me to call the no-huddle offense, because the defense really doesn't adjust to it. We'll find Justin Blackmon open down the middle again, because they're playing that 2 safety deep, leaving the middle wide open. So now the defense decides to adjust and call a blitz. Luckily, Justin Blackmon finds a way to get open, because nobody's covering him. And the only problem I see with the no-huddle offense is that my offensive line, I guess, gets tired because they decide to take plays off. But they do that all the time, so not a big deal.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play.
On this play, I don't really see any of my receivers open, so I'm going to scramble and pick up a nice 10 yards. With a couple more blocks, I would have gotten to the end zone.
The defense getting pressure on the quarterback, but you can't let him break the pocket. Look at this time. He breaks the pocket. He's looking down the field. Nobody open.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We're up 7-0, on the verge of hopefully scoring again. This game should be a nice win for us to set us up for a potential AFC Championship game against maybe the Broncos. We'll see. Again, if you enjoy that, take it in it won't be on very many videos, depending on how far I make it in the playoffs. And our offensive line lets that guy through untouched.
Offense lines up here. Tebow's back in shotgun formation. The defense comes up with
And again, I don't know what's going on with my offensive line. They're all rated pretty well, but they just let 3 guys through, and they give up another sack. So I don't know what else we could do to improve the offensive line. I don't know if we're not calling enough run plays. Maybe that's it. But our running backs are getting hurt, so I can't really keep calling run plays. If you missed that last play, we were facing a 3rd and 21, and Golden Tate picks up 29 yards. So he does have his moments. Mercedes Lewis switches from being a receiver to a great blocker. We get to pick up a nice run there.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Again, they weren't blitzing. I don't know how we keep giving up sack after sack after sack.
What you love to do in the NFL from the defensive side. That time they blitz, it was quick, it was fast, and they get a sack on the quarterback.
Clearly, I'm not at fault here. I've completed 9 straight passes. The offensive line is struggling with this Ravens defense. The Ravens defense is good. I know that. But they've struggled against bad teams. So it's not like they're only playing bad because the Ravens are that good.
Lewis shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot, and he hauls it in. The tackle is made.
We failed to pick up the first down. But Zach Meow does get his first career playoff catch.
3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time. The kick. Well, even though they get...
If you're at home asking yourself, how did a field goal add like 10 points to our score? It wasn't the field goal that added 3. Our defense was able to force a turnover and score. So our defense is the one really pulling us in this playoff run.
Once he broke outside, still looking down the field, trying to get that big pass play. It's not there. He takes off, and what a nice game running the football. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
I underthrew it that time. If I had just a little more power on my throw, that probably would have been a touchdown, because my receiver was breaking away from the 2 defenders there.
Looking to throw. Zeroed in on that one. Quarterbacks love
Ace Sanders makes a great catch, but he kept going straight instead of breaking it more to the outside. He probably would have been in the end zone. Anyone else notice how trash Joe Flacco was? It's no wonder that after that Super Bowl run and after his huge contract, the team decided to move on from him and draft a replacement. I don't think Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback, but he was better than Joe Flacco.
And here we have 2nd down. Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And our defense gives us the ball back with 11 seconds and all 3 timeouts. I think that's enough time to get into field goal range. Justin Blackman makes a great catch, getting us closer. Quick timeout, and one more play before field goal.
This will probably be the last play of the first half. Throws to the right. Justin Blackman with a nice catch there on a ball that had a lot on it.
Perfectly executed. Now our kicker could give us a 20-point lead heading into halftime. But here we are in the second half. Our kicker, I guess, missed that field goal because our lead was not extended. I clearly got us in range, so I don't know how he missed. But we're up by 17 in the second half. The goal is to just mostly run out this clock in the second half. I'm not worried about padding our stats. It is the playoffs. I don't care about stats. I care about wins. So just focused on continuing to get this win. This Ravens defense apparently is amazing against the run because Denard Robinson has 6 carries right now for 4 yards. Justin Blackmon definitely wanted to go to the AFC Championship game. Right now he has 8 catches, 2 touchdowns, and over 150 yards. He's having a great game. I don't understand why our offensive line is rated so high. They're not good at pass blocking with all the sacks they give up. They're apparently not good at run blocking either because Denard Robinson is getting shut down and tackled behind the line of scrimmage almost every play I give him the ball.
I think we both can tell that, and now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know. Brings it into his body. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Ace Sanders comes up with his second catch of the day. A rare sighting for him this season because most of the times he only had 1 or none. Sometimes he had a couple of catches, like today. Denard Robinson lets the ball touch his fingertips and just falls to the ground. Not great. I've been talking good about him all season and how I want him to get more playing time, but with plays like that, I don't really care if he sits third string on the bench. That play should have been a catch by Golden Tate. I unfortunately held the ball too long and didn't throw it quick enough because he was open a little bit earlier and we would have got some yards.
Trying to work that left side. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Screw it. 4th and 5. We're going for it.
Blackmon's a receiver in the slot. Throwing now to his left. Makes the grab. Gain of 16.
Zach Mayall was the 3rd catch of the game. Pretty good. They've held him to only 3 catches so far, so he was averaging like 8, 9 a game. So
1st and 10, looking across the middle. Justin Blackmon with a nice catch there on a ball that had a lot on it.
Justin Blackmon with another catch to get us into the red zone. 9 catches for 181 yards.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Getting away from the pressure. The defense gets a sack. And you can see how they fared in the red zone.
And that sack's probably on me. Instead of staying in the pocket like I should have, I was trying to bounce it to the outside. So my tackle couldn't block him. Or I don't know what he was doing. But that was definitely on me.
The throw to the left. What a catch. Touchdown.
And with that catch, Justin Blackmon now has 10 catches for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns for the game. Pretty good playoff performance. Big dogs come to eat. Trying to mix it up with my run plays. Calling plays that I normally don't call. Still not working. Trying to figure out how to get Denard Robinson going so we can run out this clock.
Your tackle to make a good block, and then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in?
Again, I'm trying to extend the play. Unfortunately, right when Denard Robinson finally got open, I got sacked. So I guess you could say that sack was on me again.
Now it's a 3rd and 13. He's scrambling now. So 3 and out with the carry. 1 yard gain.
Yeah, my offensive line let us down again. So we had a punt, but our defense got us the ball back. So hopefully we can continue to run out this clock and not end up losing this game. Because I swear, if we lose this game, there's no chance I'm coming back to Jacksonville next season. And again, we called 2 run plays that give us a total of 3 yards.
And it cost his team yards lost. Here it's 3rd and 7, looking for a receiver on the left side here. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues.
Ace Sanders comes through for us, something our offensive line can't do. And he picks up the 1st down.
But then nobody makes the tackle. Get in position.
And as the 4th quarter starts, we have a nice 24-point lead. Basically, we can't lose this game because of how bad the Ravens' offense is. But never know. I could throw a couple pick sixes and
Good job of the defense.
it'd be a close game.
In there and fighting.
Hopefully I don't do that.
Hold the running back to a short gain.
Lewis is moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Denard Robinson picks up his best run of the day. Still only has 13 carries for 27 yards, so
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Gets away from the pressure, breaks free, has some space to work with. That'll put them in what we
I was hoping Lewis would get that block right there and I could pick up even more yards, but we got the first down, so that's all that matters.
But maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
First down and 10. Eyeing that left side. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Our defense really came through today. Our receivers had a good game. I had a great game. Our offensive line had played like trash. And Robinson, not because of his fault of his own, but because of the offensive line, also had a bad game. Hopefully we could carry this momentum into the AFC Championship game, most likely against the Denver Broncos, who beat us last year in the playoffs.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
After the catch, it's now second down and 1. In trouble now. Bringing the play to an end. Marching down the field and taking their time. Escaping the pressure. Touchdown, Jaguars. We'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
And for the day, so far I already have over 400 yards if you combine my passing and rushing yards together. I'm our complete offense. Justin Blackman had an amazing game. Hopefully next week we continue that, because I know that I have a lot of games where I like to throw interceptions because I force too many passes, especially without Maurice Jones-Drew on the field. With under 3 minutes left to go, we're just trying to run out this clock and head on to the next playoff game.
Robinson's taking the handoff. Good, solid.
Our defense gave up another touchdown, so now they're again only down by 24. The game's over. We're just running out this clock. So tell me in the comments what you guys thought of this performance. Was it pretty good? Was it MVP-like? I just did win back-to-back MVPs. So, was this the type of performance you were expecting? Is my offensive line better than I think it is? You let me know. With a win today, we go to the AFC Championship game to face the Broncos, a team that beat us in the playoffs last year. Hopefully they don't beat us this year. And if you noticed, this episode had no jokes, no fake ads, no talking about eating crayons. In the playoffs, we're all business. We're here to win. We're here to sometimes make mistakes, but we're here to win. We want the Super Bowl. And that's it. We won the game. We're going to the AFC Championship game to face the Broncos.
While the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's final.
Hopefully the game against the Broncos is a similar result. Our offense and defense both have success.
From the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
It is that dream.
And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And come back for the AFC Championship game against the Broncos, as I've mentioned already.
Confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
It's been a game we'll always remember. Jim Nance, Phil Sims, so glad to bring it to you.